This is MikeBot. I'm going to be doing a quick video today on the Creality Slicer and Creality Cloud integration. So I have a K1 Max, and either you've seen my unboxing video because I've already posted it, or it hasn't been posted yet and it's going to be coming up really soon. We are August 2024 at the time of this video, and the K1 Max series, or the Creality 2.0 series, is in full action at this point. So right now the focus for this video was the Creality Slicer and Creality Cloud integration. So you want to navigate to the creality.com/pages/download site as shown in the URL at the top of my browser here. I will include this link in the description as well. So once you're here, select your printer type. So in my case, it's the K1 Max. So from here, you're going to get the manuals. You can download the manuals digitally versus the ones that came in the box. You can do firmware if you're not a person that likes to have their printer connected to the internet at all times and you like offline firmware updates. This is how you do it. So right now, the latest and greatest is, and that one basically gives you the following. Always check the release notes before you update firmware, because it might take away some important things from time to time that you want, or it might have bugs. But Creality is fairly stable with their firmware releases. So now we want to look for the slicer. So I'm using Windows. You might be using Mac or Linux, but they have those all available. So I want the latest version of Creality Slicer, which is August 2nd, 2024. I'm just going to download it now. So once it's done downloading, I'm going to install it, and then I'm going to log into my account and launch a print remotely. So download is done. Now I'm just going to install it. I will walk everyone through the install. So click next, next. I'm just going to install it onto my C drive. It's trying to associate all these files, I guess. Sure, for now. I will modify them later if I need to. I haven't used Creality Slicer in ages, so kind of excited to see what it looks like now. Last time I used it was 2020, I think. 2021 maybe. And then I switched to Cura. Alright, here we go. And now I run Bamboo Studio or Orca Slicer. Okay. Oh yeah, they've definitely changed it for sure. Just gotta hit North America, English, okay. And I am running a K1 Max. Interesting. They don't give you the other nozzles for the K1 Max. It's a little concerning because I just ordered 0.6 and 0.8 for the Max. Anyway, click OK here. And we got the Creality Smooth Plate. So import model, add plate. Layer. Oh yeah, they've done a significant amount of changes to this. It looks kind of similar to Orca Slicer and Anchor Slicer, actually. Okay. So yeah, essentially this looks fairly similar to what I'm used to. So the learning curve isn't going to be too bad. So you can choose your type of filament here. So in my case, I use generic PLA. It's recommending 230 degrees Celsius for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe because of the high speed. What does hyper? 220. Okay. So let's go with generic at 230. You know what? 230 is way too hot. I'm going to just modify that to first layer 225. All others 220. Save that. We'll just call it generic. Okay, so let's close this off here. Right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to log into Creality Cloud. So I'm just going to pause the recording here so I can log in. Alright, so I've signed into my account here. And now I'm basically ready to start looking for models. So if you don't already have a model downloaded, you want to select model library here. So it's already integrated into the new Creality cloud, which is really neat. So let's say I want to print this young frog. I'm just going to click download here. And then just click it again in case I didn't click it. Yeah. If I go here, second, what did I do wrong? Then please check the download center. Okay. So this is the download center here. Ah, there it is, young frog. I'm going to import it. And there's the frog model. So from here, I can click adaptive layer height. I can emboss it. I can do seam painting, support painting, measure, split it, add lettering, drill, hollow, lots and lots of settings. And drill and hollow is typically for resin. You can also clone it if you want, mirror it. All your settings are up here. I will do an in-depth technical video down the road. Don't worry, this is just a high-level video. So then if you want to slice it, this is where this window comes in. So if you want to close it, you just click here and open it. So over here, you got your quality. 0.2 millimeter. I'm just going to keep that default. For the walls, I'm going to boost that up to 3 walls. Keep the rest default, 15%. Let's go with gyroid. Speed, standard. I don't think I need supports for this model. And keep all the rest of that default. And then I'm just going to hit slice. And from here, it basically tells me how long it's going to take. And there's the nozzle. Let me close that for a sec. So then here's what it'll look like when it's printing. So layer 1, you can go through each layer one by one. You can even go through the steps, which is really cool. Here's a better example of how the steps work. So basically this model is going to be 9 grams of filament, take 24 minutes. And then it gives you all the G code for it, which is cool. Again, I will do an in-depth video. I just wanted to show how to install Creality Slicer and how to integrate the model library. So from here, how did you send it to your printer? Well, this is where you click land printing. Now I haven't added my printer yet, so it's not showing up here. So to add your printer, you want to go to your personal center. And this is the same stuff you'd see in your Creality account on your phone. These are the models I've uploaded. Feel free to go to look me up and download those on Creality Cloud. But most importantly, devices. Now I have 2 devices, the old Ender 5 and my new K1 Max, which for some reason is offline right now. So I'm just going to troubleshoot why that's offline. So I have no idea why it was showing offline here. It was online on my phone. So basically what I did, in case you need to do the same thing. So when you go to your personal account and go to my device, you're going to see your 2 printers here. So you're going to have an IP address. I'm going to have these blurred out in my video. But what you want to do is you want to record your IP address of the printer. Then you want to click manual add. Put in the IP address, which I'm going to censor here and here, and then add it and your printer will show up. So now that my printer has been added, I can land print. There it is. It says the printer is idle. We can do a print calibration before you print it, and then click one-click printing. And that's basically it. That's how cool this new Creality Cloud integration is with the slicer, how easy it is. Stay tuned for a stay tuned for a highly detailed video on how to use the slicer in depth, coming really soon. So for now, I showed you how to download the slicer, how to integrate Creality Cloud, and how to start your first prints. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. And make sure you check out my Patreon. I got some really cool stuff on there. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Bye. Out.